All right, so here is test correction problem number 11. So we have that there are 156 laptops and desktop computers in a lab. There are 8 more laptops than desktop computers. What is the total number of laptops in the lab? So step number 1 says we need to write let statements. We've got to know what our variables are. Well, our problem says that there are laptops and desktops, so I've got to have variables. So we're going to let x equal laptops, and we're going to let y equal desktops. This way, as we're solving the problem, we'll know when we get x that means laptops and y means desktops. So now we've got to write our equations, and it says that if one item is more than another, then that variable is going to go all by itself. So the very first thing we know is that there's 156 laptops and desktops. Well, if it's laptops and desktop, that means when I put them together, laptops plus desktops is 156. And so then, my other equation, I know that there are 8 more laptops than desktops. Well, if I have more laptops, and that's what it says, I have 8 more laptops, then laptops goes by itself, and I add 8 to the number of desktops, so it becomes y plus 8. So now I have to solve, so let's pick a solution method. Do I want to use substitution, elimination, or graphing? Well, for this I'm going to use substitution because this equation has x by itself. So we're going to plug that into this top equation. Wherever we see an x, we're going to put y plus 8. So I'm going to do y plus 8 plus y is equal to 156. And then when I do this math, so I get 2y, because I'm going to put my y's together, plus 8 is 156. So I'll subtract 8. So I get 2y is equal to 148. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And when I divide both sides by 2, I get y is equal to 74. So there are y is equal to, that's a y. Make that look like a y. Y is equal to 74. Well, y, if you look at our variables, means desktops. So I know right now that there are 74 desktops. But if you go back and read the problem, the last sentence says, what is the total number of laptops? So I still have to take this and plug it back into this equation, this x equals, because I need to know laptops, which is x. So I know x is equal to y plus 8. And in this problem, y is 74, so I end up with 74 plus 8. So I get that x is equal to 82. And so to answer the question, I know that there are 82 laptops in the lab. You should never ever stop after you get only one of the variables. If you find out y, you need to plug it back in and go find out x. You should always find both variables, then go back, reread the question so that you know what it's asking for and write down the correct answer. Pick the right variable, not just the first one that you came up with.